Alright, what's up everybody? It's Jeff White, and it is day 5 of my fast, and hallelujah, I made it. It's been a challenge, as I'm sure you all can probably imagine. It has not been an easy journey, but I'm so glad I did it. I have no regrets. I have not eaten yet. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm really conflicted about eating right now because last night something happened to me that I was not expecting. About 6 months ago, I was training a client. You guys know I'm a personal trainer. I was training a client, and I was demonstrating resistance bands, and it snapped and popped me right in my left eye. And that bad boy hurt. I mean, it hurt like hell. And I saw a flash of light in my eye, and had on a contact lens too that made it worse. And so, make a long story short, I had to put a patch over my eye. Light really hurt the eye really bad, and it took about 2 weeks to get better. So, like I said, that was 6 months ago. Fast forward to last night, and my eye started to hurt again, like I just heard it. And I've done a lot of research on fasting, and this did not happen to me the last time I did this fast. I didn't feel any recurring injuries, come up. And I really think, this is what I think, I could be wrong, of course. I think that, since I'm in ketosis now, where, I don't have any food in my body, and my body is, using the stored fat, and now is, attacking the cells, but it's going after my old injuries and trying to heal them. And so it's going into my eye and, healing my eye. I really think that's what's going on, because I've heard where it can go back into injuries that you had years ago and, remove the scar tissue, and rejuvenate it. Again, people, you don't have to believe me. Just do your research. You can see for yourself. But I think that's what's going on. And so I'm really conflicted, because I know if I end it today, I won't do this again for at least 6 months. I'll do the intermittent fast, but that's not the same as, a 5-day, water fast. It just ain't the same. So, part of me wants to go, at least until, tonight before I eat, some broth, or drink some broth. I really want some pancakes, but, I can't eat pancakes. But I'm really conflicted as to what I want to do, because part of me will wonder, wow, what could have happened if I would have just kept it going just a little while longer? Because I know it's doing something in my body. And, that's the beauty of it. Science doesn't know everything. We can try to know everything that goes on inside our bodies, but truth be told, we really don't know. And I liken it to, when science say, we found out something new about eating apples, and what apples can do to your body, for example, or strawberries, or spinach, or kale, whatever you want to, talk about. We may discover something new, but the body already knows what to do. The body knows instinctively. God knew what he was doing when he made us, and we're still trying to figure everything out. So, that's my mentality. Every day, something's going on in my body, because as you can see, I'm still here. I'm not so out of it that I can't move. I can't, function. I'm a little weaker. You wouldn't know that by looking at me right now, but my energy level isn't up to where it was as far as, being a triathlete, but, I can function. And I know something good is going on in my body. Something good is going on. And, it's like, damn, if I stop now, what will I have missed? Because like I said, I won't do this again for months. And it's kind of exciting. It's a weird feeling that you have in your body when you're fasting. Your stomach is empty, and you just feel funny. It's just hard to explain, but you don't feel bad. You go through that. It's like a metamorphosis. You go through that block of time when you just feel like crap. You can feel lethargic. You may have headaches. You're just starving, and you just feel really uncomfortable. And when you come out of it, you just feel different. I just cannot put into words. Anyone who's done a fast, they kind of know what I'm talking about. But I tell you one thing that you do feel, you do feel different mentally too. And it's because since you're not eating, there's nothing clouding your judgment. And when I say that, I mean because when you eat, you think you could be eating healthy, but you still could be eating preservatives. You could still be eating pesticides. You could still be eating GMOs. And you don't know how that stuff affects your body. You never know. But when you're not eating, you just have like a mental clarity. It's hard to explain. So, I tell everyone to at least try the fast. Try it. Start with an intermittent fast and, build up from there. Get your body used to it, and so you're mentally and physically prepared. And I'm just going to say this. I'm a firm believer in fasting. Some people may know, some people may not know. I am a personal trainer. I am a wellness coach, and I have been doing triathlons since 1995. I've done a lot of 70.3s, and I did one full Ironman that took me approximately, whoops, I got a call coming in, got to get rid of that. And it took me like 16 hours to finish the race. I've done runs that lasted 4 hours. I've been lifting weights since I was in high school. I've done the protein shakes. I've done the amino acids. I've done the chicken breast and the broccoli. I've done all that, and for someone who has done that, who is really dedicated to eating healthy and fitness, I feel confident in telling people or giving my advice or suggestions about what they should do, because I've done all that. I've done the eating 6 times a day, and I've done the fasting. And I can honestly say this is the best thing for the body. That's just my personal opinion. I lost about 10 pounds, but you really can't see it in my face because I think I look the same, especially in my face. Go back to day 1 and to today, and I don't think you see a difference. I got maybe more gray hair just because it's growing, but people should at least try it. And another thing about the fasting is you will not hear about this in mainstream media because we live in a capitalistic society where it's all about making money and profits. People make money off your sickness. Turn on the television, and within, I would say, half an hour, you will see at least 3 commercials about some type of new medication or wonder drug. And you will also hear them rattle off all the crazy side effects of those drugs. Well, I mean, how healthy is that? And you got to think about how long people have been taking, insulin and high blood pressure medication and all that stuff. They can take it for years. But things like the fasting can regulate the blood pressure and help balance out insulin levels and blood glucose, blood sugar, and then the fasting, it helps kill off those old disease cells, because the body feeds on that stuff. If you're not eating, the body has to feed on something. It's going to eat something, and it's going to eat those disease cells to keep the body functioning. And that's what it's doing. That's what it does. But again, we do not hear about that because no one can make money off that. A really bad example or a sad example of that is people say they don't want crime. They want to, end crime, and we got too much crime in our country, but we got prisons for profits. Think about it. People make money off of crime. Criminal justice is a booming field. If we didn't have any crime, where would the security guards go? Where would the prison guards go? What about the police, the judges, the lawyers, the prosecutors? Crime is big business, literally big business, and so is sickness. But I digress. All I'm saying is do your research, find out for yourself. I'm a firm believer in it. I intermittent fast practically daily. I do these block fasts. I did it twice this year. I'll probably just do one next year and keep intermittent fasting. But all I'm saying to you is do your own research. Listen to your body and just give it a try. There are people who will say that the fasting is no good, it's a joke, but they've never even tried it. Listen to yourself, do your own research, and decide for yourself. And you might be pleasantly surprised at what you discover. And as I said, I have been doing triathlons for, over 20 years. And trust me, I get it. I understand about, having the carbs and, riding a bike for 4 hours and staying fueled. I understand all that. But I'm going to tell you what, though. If you can tap into that body fat, that can help decrease and minimize your risk chances of bonking, because you can tap into that stored fat. And that's a whole nother topic. I can talk about that another day, because I do work out on an empty stomach. But here I am. Like I say, day 5. I feel good. I am a little tired. I can't lie about that. I'm not 100%, but I don't feel as bad as you may think I would after not eating for 5 days and just drinking water. And for the record, I'm sick of water. I want something with some flavor and not apple cider vinegar. But, just give it a try. And I'm going to wait till tonight to see how my eye feels and, just see what happens. But as of now, I'm still fasting. I might end it tonight and drink some broth. I really want a cheeseburger from Checkers, but I can't have that either. So we'll see, guys. I will keep you posted, but thanks for everything, and I will talk to you later. Peace.